Hello and welcome to the back nine of round 2 of the 2024 MVP Open presented by OTB Discs. It's our last tour stop. It's our last playoff before the championships. I'm Erika Stinchcomb.
I'm Madison Walker. We're your two hockeys.
Honk. Beautiful, sunny, fall. Just a nice day to be alive.
It sure was really nice out there. MVP in the past few years has shown us some really bad conditions. So It's cool to play it on a nice sunny day. Everyone was smiling, lots of spectators out there enjoying the sun.
Missy Gannon and Kristin Tattar both bogey-free 3 down. Missy Gannon bogey-free for the tournament, pretty amazing. Holland Hanley 6 down through 14, jumping all the way up into a tie for 4th. Ella Hansen hanging on even after being on the bogey train for a minute. Klein is 1 under par. It's still very tight at the top, and the back nine, arguably, it has as many birdies, but probably more possible strokes bogey-wise on the back.
Yeah, this is a different tee pad from years prior. Don't love the change. I think it plays pretty significantly harder. The shot requires you to throw dead straight uphill. It brings the woods much more into play, and those Christmas trees on the right-hand side are absolutely brutal. If you turn your disc over, which is really easy to do trying to rip uphill, it can be tough to even just save your par.
Kristin just gonna pump one up there, making it look easy, as she likes to do. It's an orbit grace.
Raven going high, trying to avoid those trees, but it doesn't quite. Oh, it does.
Oh, wow.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah, fades out in the perfect amount of time.
Ella able to go straight at it, similar to Kristin. I think, wow, great shot.
She throws so far.
I think most women in the field kind of having to challenge those trees like Raven did to get the distance to get a putt from circle 1.
I've challenged them so hard every day, and they always fight back.
Missy, it looks like I think in circle 2, solid shot.
The screen is notoriously windy today. It was so nice and calm. Missy able to give it a look.
Oh, good looking run from Missy. The rare jumper from her.
You need everything you have to get up this hill.
Yeah. Raven inside the circle, probably feeling like she does want to jump. Oh, she doesn't need it. She doesn't need it. What a putt. Wow. Man, she put a lot of speed on that putt. Very nice.
Nice.
Okay, hole 10. Guess it's easy. How many other people found it easy?
Kristin's round looking really clean right now, too. There was 6 birdies. We've seen 2 so far. Maybe 3. Oh, that was rude.
Yeah. And Missy still bogey free, but now sharing the lead with Kristin Tattar after she got that birdie.
Cat Merch apparently parked this hole? Question mark.
Awesome.
Let's do a quick check-in with Holland Hanley ahead on hole 15.
Whoa.
Getting through everything with a lot of heat.
Yeah.
Is she coming back at it?
Yeah, I think so.
Holy moly.
Wow. That's to
one
go
way.
7 down. Wow. Yeah.
7 down on the round, and look, our first place leaders of the tournament right now are 7 down overall. Okay, Holland.
Okay, math. Hole 11's a par 4, 666 feet. You want to clear this first bunch of Christmas trees, land in the short grass. Our power players need to avoid kind of the second bunch of trees as well, a newer problem we're not used to seeing. Usually if you're in the short grass, you're going to have a clear-ish look, often a hyzer into the screen. Gotta watch your speed. Sometimes you hit that rock wall and see some rollaways. You also want to put it close. It's kind of a rough putting green. You can easily blow by the basket or, again, just experience a rollaway. Kristin, this is the better mistake to make, pulling it way over to the right. There's a lot of room, as you can tell. She really pulled it.
Yeah,
but
she
I think she's
kinda
going
yanks it.
to get away with it.
Yep. You can tell out of her hand. She didn't love it, but it checks up in the nick of time. It's going to be kind of a funny approach from there. Raven turning it over a little bit too much. It doesn't make it out of that last line of Christmas trees. It was a good angle, just needed a little bit more height and time in the air. We talked in round 1 about the type of flight required to get to the open area. I feel like in years past, you have been able to throw kind of an more overstable disc or stable disc on a flex shot, dead straight, kind of like matching the angle of the hill low. But now you have to throw so far out to get there. Erika talked about doing a big like turning shot that glides. I tried it today. It works so good.
Yeah. It's the
It's
better
like a cheat code.
It's the better shot, but it's often so windy on this hole that you can't do it.
Yeah.
But that's the only way that I can reliably get there with those 3 trees in the way now. Looks like we're going to have a few people contending with these trees. Raven trying to get some big distance going up and around.
She's very fortunate to have the ability to swing her arm. A lot of times when you are in these trees, you can't even throw. Oh, no. The second shot is going to be a tough lie. Missy, you can see really getting to know this tree.
Lucky tree.
I feel like she's like Lil Jon in the club right now.
A good out from there. Kristin, again, she pulled it so far to the right, but look, it's wide open over here. Definitely better than ending up on the left side of the fairway. And a great approach. Wow, what a drive from Ella.
That is insane. Nice wide open approach. So good. Making this hole look really easy.
Yeah, it's fun. It's been fun watching Ella kind of dial in her short game over the last couple of years. Raven, from a really tough lunging position, able to get inside the circle.
Missy still with some work left to do. These little trees can surprise you with how much they're in the way.
Yeah, Missy looked a little surprised. A little bit of work left for her par. I'm nervous. Okay, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. I just want her to keep the bogey-free streak alive. I wonder if she's the only one who's gone bogey-free this long, even in MPO. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Ooh, Raven scrambling nicely. We don't have to talk about it. Ella really cleaning up the last few holes, converting that birdie nicely. Staying in the mix.
Yeah, I think she may be the only one.
In MPO as well. Cool. That's my probable statistic of the day.
It's hard to check. There's so many of them.
It's really hard to check. Checking in with Chase card, Natalie Ryan. This is the biggest drive I've ever seen in my life. Look how far down the hill it gets.
No.
Look.
No.
Yeah, she's like a little pinched on the left, but it did roll. We were wondering.
Oh, okay.
Still, I mean,
unbelievable.
Still where she landed in the air.
Yeah, cresting the hill is very impressive.
And then Owen did this nice big flex shot here. Another flex shot.
Ooh, getting lucky through all the trees. And she's inside the circle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, great shot from there. This was a nice angle from Natalie to get to just inside the circle.
Oh, yeah. That's a terrifying putt.
Not for her, man.
Yeah, it drops off so steep behind. Natalie with the birdie as well. 2 wildly different ways to get there.
Mm-hmm.
Dang, I can't believe Owen just ran that putt that hard. That's a scary putt.
Kristin now overtaking Missy Gannon. She's 5 down with 1 stroke over Missy.
And here is the hole we just watched Owen and Natalie play. It's 525 feet, plays longer than that. This first shot is uphill. You want to get, I think, further right in the fairway is better.
Yeah.
It just depends on what you're throwing, especially since they've added those 4 little teeny baby trees at the top of the hill. It opens up the forehand nicely if you can land further right. If you throw a backhand, it kind of doesn't matter where you land. You just really, really don't want to be pinched off left. Even if you land shorter out in the field, it's more doable than being far and pinched to the left.
I like little teeny babies.
Little teeny babies.
Little teeny babies.
Kristin going way, way, way right.
That's great.
That was a huge shot.
And positioned on the right, as Mad said.
Ella trying to go more right as well instead of straight at it.
So she's fading a little.
Oh, dang. She got a lot of finish.
Yeah. I think there's just a little bit more nose up maybe than her typical shots, but she's up on the hill. She might have a gap. Ooh, that's a nice looking shot from Raven. She is going Lucid Sheriff, one of her go-tos. Oh, wow, what a pump.
Yeah, that was far.
Dang, Raven. Okay.
Missy just wants that to hold straight. Oh, she's going to be a little pinched. She might have a gap over on that left side.
Kristin able to throw the forehand. Seems like she can almost see the pin. I love a forehand on the second shot.
It's crazy. I thought Kristin was the furthest, but she is the furthest away. She's the first to go.
And that's a phenomenal drive.
Yes.
Just showing just how good Raven is at the flex shots to outdrive Kristin with a great shot. Raven, though, not known for throwing the forehand, trying to make the backhand work. She does make it most of the way down there, actually.
It's hard to get a disc to turn on a hill like that.
Mm-hmm. And not just blow right by it. Whoa, look at this cheeky little gap.
Missy going to be able to see the pin from there, but it's not an easy shot.
Ella also trying to work something tricky down the left side. Ooh.
I can't tell if there was a gap over there, but
I think she hit her initial gap at least.
Yeah, the one that matters.
Yeah. Big part of woods golf. Okay, Missy, do this one for me. Just kidding. You do it for you.
Ooh, I like this. Nice and low. Playing, getting some ground play. Coming in soft.
Beautifully executed.
That is a professional upshot.
For me. Wow, Raven pinned up pretty good on some little trees, but manages to lay that up nicely.
She gets so much spin on those little standstills.
Mm-hmm. Kristin, she inside?
I don't think so.
Yeah. Where's the tassel? Where are you, tassel? Whatever, it's in for birdie. And a turkey. We have not had 4 in a row yet.
Oh, we sure haven't.
Made me think about a regional bird.
Oh, yes.
Just in case.
Oh, man.
And this putting green drops off more than you think. You always end up with this ditch putt on the way back, which feels insulting. Good comebacker.
Yeah, great comeback. Elevated.
That's right. Keep it going, Missy.
Raven with a nice little comeback putt as well. Par is fine on this hole. Kristin going to walk away with the only birdie. Let's check in with Own on the next hole. Oh, yeah.
Check this thing out. Such a perfect flex.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. And she gets caught up, but she's Own.
No way. Oh, my God. Running that putt is borderline insane.
Let's just keep it going.
Come on. Oh, that's so good.
Yep, and that's going to be 4 in a row.
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm. Sorry if that spoils anything, but she parked it, so. Natalie Ryan also giving it kind of an ace run there. Great couple of birdies. Natalie and Owen in the running, trying to get on lead card tomorrow.
Here is the hole that we just watched Owen birdie.
Downhill par 3, 472 feet. It is so difficult to do what Owen just did and get a little flex shot, go through here, and land close enough to get a putt. We all think we can do it every time, but boy, we do not see a lot of birdies on this one. You also don't see a lot of layups. Everyone just trying to send this downhill gap. You see a lot of hyzer flips to straight pushing shots as well as very tight flex shots. I'd say mostly fairway drivers, yeah?
Yeah. In my head, I'm like, it's a mid, but man, they just don't want to go all the way there with my arm speed.
The mid's a good play to get just over the hill, but Ella Hansen probably one of the few to throw the mid-range. She's going S-line MD3.
I like that play of aiming kind of at that corner tree, letting it flip up.
Ella, one of the best mid-throwers we have.
Yeah, that was amazing. It's so hard not to get caught in that little gully, though, right before the green.
You said it. Raven, trying to work the flip up. This is one of the common errors. If it kicks right, it's not going to be too bad. If it keeps going, it's fine. All right. If you kick left, good night.
Yeah, it's bad over there.
Ooh, this looks good. Come on. The ones that always look good then end up flipping too much. It's so hard to get the exact right amount of flip up.
Yeah, we'll see what Missy has there. Sometimes it's tough to recover, but she filters through enough.
As long as you go through that first layer, it's not so bad.
Tricky little approach, though.
All right, little forehand touch shot, Missy Gannon.
A little downhill.
Yeah.
Here's Raven with a gap. That's all you can really ask for here is just have a gap on your second shot.
And then not roll away on this upshot. Kristin for a birdie. Comes up just short. Good effort.
Every single one of her misses has been dead center short.
Ella, circle's edge for birdie. And hopefully that stayed up.
Ella looking just a little nervy on the putting green today.
And just a little undercommitted.
Yeah, she's had one really nice putt.
Ooh.
One did a little dance on the rim.
Yeah, it's like a fish flopping its way to freedom almost.
Oh man, a long comeback putt for Ella to save par.
Yeah, it's brutal down there. It's uphill. That wooden kind of, I don't know what to call it, barrier is kind of in your way.
Keeping the streak alive.
Yes, Missy, she's mildly stressing me out, honestly, but having some really great scramble shots to save her pars.
Ella sadly going to get another bogey on this one. Wait. Oh. I was on the wrong hole.
Okay.
There were 13 birdies on this hole?
Wow, we're amazing.
There was only one birdie. We got to watch it. Owen Scoggins for her.
Ahead on the fifth card, Holland Hanley, I believe 7 down still, going for it on the second and parking it.
Get out of here. No one does that.
Yeah, we saw her go for it yesterday and it not work out. Is that 8 down?
And what a way to finish.
One of the few able to get that birdie. Yeah, 8 down. Man, I wish I knew if that was the course record. We will double check that and get back to you.
Here's hole 14 that we watched Owen park and get her 4 birdies in a row for the American Goldfinch, we have decided to call it. Yeah. It's 300 feet. most of that is a water carry. They added a fancy little OB wall on the right side that we love to see. There's a drop zone if you go out of bounds in the water. It's another kind of scary drop zone, a little bit shorter than the one on hole 8. I like a distance driver high and just letting the disc do the work on the way back instead of forcing it. Kristin showing us how to do it perfectly.
That really is
Fairway?
perfect. Let's see, that was, yeah, her grand glory. She threw the same thing yesterday. Yeah, that fancy little wall makes you throw it just a touch higher than normal.
Yeah, it turns out that's what we needed to be doing all along.
Raven, a little bit lower, linear, but nice and safe. Will have a longer putt than Kristin. She's actually outside the circle. Pretty similar to the drop zone putt. But yeah, the nice thing about that barrier is you can run the putts a bit more confidently from the left side.
Missy really trusting this disc.
Ooh.
Oh!
Nice run.
Buzzing the basket. Missy has looked like she is laughing when she walks off of every tee pad today. Like just utter joy.
Really hamming it up.
Yeah. Ella is safe. She is also in circle 2. Kind of a tough putt from over there. Similar landing zone to Raven's drive. Oh, it checks up, thankfully, after kind of a scary ramp off the cage.
Ella. Oh, sorry, Raven. They're friends. They're the same person, right?
So, from the exact same
yes.
spot.
There we go. I was hoping we'd see her can a big one today. Count it. Raven putting together a really clean middle stretch and a Jomez. Beautiful. No doubts.
Dead center. What a pretty Jomez with the reflections and the pond in the background. See if Missy can get the birdie here as well. Not just bogey free, she's also still birdieing.
Yeah, she is.
Ella Hansen, good for the comeback putt for par. You know, she wants to try to stack up a few more birdies here on the last couple of holes. Kristin, almost a carbon copy of yesterday's shot.
Beautiful.
And look at her stacking up birdies here on the last 6 holes.
She really has. And still bogey free through the round. Paige Pierce from third card. Did she ace earlier?
Did
Wow,
she?
she must have. Yeah, she aced.
Oh, we love a hole 16 ace.
Wow.
I feel like we haven't seen that yet.
15, right? Wait.
No, 16.
Math.
Oh, yeah, 15. 15
Math. Anyway,
15.
also she birdied this. It was good.
We love... Oh, 15. Is that over the water? No. It's through the woods.
Yeah.
This is one.
So lucky.
This is 16. It's the one before it through the woods. Natalie Ryan, you hear her say so lucky. She gets a nice tree kick, but a very good putt as well to get another birdie. Kristin now 7 down. Holland 8 down. I think we can confidently say, since it's a different layout, that's a course record for this layout.
Yes.
With an asterisk. Hole 15 is a par 3. Apparently, we're pretty sure the one that Paige Pierce ace, it's 322 feet. Pipe it straight down this fairway. The drone is wiggling around a lot. You really just want it to go as straight as possible for as long as possible. If you're going to make a mistake, turning it to the right is the better one to make. Early anything is a nightmare, folks.
Early right and early left. Just any of those early trees. It is so tough to get up to the green.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
blind. Kristin doesn't have to worry about that. She is parked.
That was her Gold Line St. Pro. Raven, not really happy with that effort. Let's see if Missy can get through cleanly. Ooh. Ooh, not a bad kick. Actually, quite a good kick, considering how badly that could have gone. Ooh, Ella very early. But made it through everything. Okay. The trees were kind today.
Yeah, half the field getting to circle 2 for birdie. I want to know how many people even just recover par from here.
Raven with a great effort. Some good power to get up and over that hill.
Here's Ella with a very long look at birdie.
Yeah, it's got to be, what, almost 90 feet or something like that? I like that she gives it a run.
Miss Gannon also definitely running this.
Not a bad effort. The streak is alive. Raven, a little farther than I thought. Trying to save par. Good run. Yeah, you almost never see a par save from down in that ditch.
A little work left for bogey. Oh, no.
Yeah, she seemed a little surprised there. It's always rough when a committed putt that feels perfect is just 1 inch too high.
We still haven't gotten to Kristin's drive.
Yeah. Pretty good, huh?
There were 10 birdies on hole 15. A quarter of the field got it. And Dave Pierce with that ace. That is a cool hole to ace.
I know. I wonder if it was on a skip or if it was air shot the whole way.
Oh, my gosh, I know.
I would guess skip.
Yeah, but I mean, she can definitely reach it in the air,
yeah, for
too.
sure.
But
Paige ahead on the 18th. Pushing this tree line on the right, but gets through most of it. It's generally a pitch up from here, which she does well with her deputy. And this is always a little more work than you'd like since they shorten the landing zone. Oh, does she go through the V?
yes. Also, I doubt she's throwing deputies anymore.
Oh, did I say that? Sorry, with a fierce. That's so funny. Wow, I really just traveled back in time.
Yeah,
Come on a journey with me.
We're stuck in the past.
Oh boy, to 20. When was that? 20?
Yeah, sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry,
Discraft. I'm sorry. It's a fierce, obviously. Designed by Paige Pierce. Oh my gosh.
Some nice shots through. Not a double mando, but may as well be.
Yeah, Owen working that flex forehand. Natalie way up the hill with a slow speed backhand. Look at this park job. And look at this park job. Perfect speed control. And a couple more birdies. Kristin, 8 down, tied for the hot round.
Look at the last 9 holes.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
And she can still get a couple more birdies potentially.
Here's hole 16, 364 feet. Love the hole, hate the tee pad. Wish we had a little bit more room because this is a crush required to get down here. The shot shape is so cool though. You have to go up and over this hill. You can barely see the basket from the tee pad. This V tree is a perfect guardian from coming in hyzer. You see most shots landing deep inside circle 1 or in circle 2. A lot of long putts on hole 16.
Kristin gonna flip up this gold line. St. Pro, get it turning right. Looking good. Gonna fade out just a touch early, but she's gonna have a circle 2 look at it.
I call this hole the newt hole.
Yep.
And sadly, there wasn't that many newts today. I thought after the rain yesterday we'd see some out here. But
Yeah, I flipped a couple rocks and didn't really see much.
no. Hopefully more newts tomorrow on the newt
Ooh.
hole.
I see Gannon piping one down there. circle's edge, it looks like.
Ella going forehand.
As long as you miss that tree she just passed, great play. That is actually not the best place to land, though. All those little sticky trees are surprisingly difficult obstacles. Or can be, anyway.
This always does play as one of the more difficult holes. It's fairly easy to recover your par as long as you don't go early, right or left.
Ooh.
But birdies are elusive here.
They really are. Raven trying to go forehand. Looked like a decent angle, but too low, catches the rock wall.
Love to see her try it.
But she's really not even left with a clean run. Likely going through the V tree here. Oh, nope. Going around. Smart. But double and then a bogey. Not what she's looking for. Kristin very deep in circle 2. Solid run.
Yeah, really nice run. 8 people got to circle 1 in regulation. 17 got to circle 2. So, man, people had a hard time getting up there today.
Yeah, it's a tough line. Oh, wow. Ella got all the way to circle's edge.
Looked like she caught a single chain link on that putt. Here's Missy for another birdie.
Just inside. A little low right.
There were only 4 birdies today. We saw Natalie Ryan get one with her quote-unquote lucky drive.
It was a very nice tree kick. She was going to be in circle 2.
Valerie Mandahano and Hannah Bloomruth also got it. Cadence Burge parked it.
Wow.
This rock is funny. A lot of discs land on it or around it, and you always have kind of funny footing around the big rock, the rock green, the green rock, whatever you're feeling.
The moss rock.
The moss rock on the green.
On the newt hole.
On the noodle. Here's Natalie Ryan ahead on the 18th.
Yeah, look how far this drive is.
Crushed.
She's out, but way up there. And let's check out.
She could go for it from there.
Check out Owen's flex forehand. Also very good.
Also crushed. Owen gonna lay up. That's what you see most people do here.
She was like, I want to go for it so bad. I'm going to come back later and practice from here.
Oh, Natalie.
Yeah.
Man.
Par save from there?
Yeah,
Come
cleared
on.
Cleared it by just a foot, though.
Owen able to get up there for a par. Owen with a 5 down. Strung together a lot of really nice birdies on the back 9.
That's got to be good to get her up to the lead card as of right now.
Yeah, same with Natalie. Definitely up there. We'll check in here with the rest of the leaderboard.
Natalie has won this event. Has Owen ever won it?
I don't think so.
Okay. Kristin currently tied the hot round with Holland Hanley, and it looks like nobody's going to be able to get even close to that. Here is hole 17.
It's a par 4, 433 feet. A 5.5 foot gap is what you have to throw through. You see backhands, you see forehands. You want to get as high up the hill as possible and a little to the left to open up the second shot. If you execute the drive well, it can be a pretty short birdie. I'm not going to say it's easy because you do have to control your speed. There's an OB line that they added last year on the left side of the pin that gets pretty tight and makes the backhand approach pretty risky. So you see a lot of forehands on the second. Kristin catches the first tree. And, I mean, that can be worse. Sometimes you see kicks just straight over to either side, and you can see how much of a nightmare that would be.
Yeah, she can definitely still recover a par. Birdie is out of the question without a throw-in.
Missy, with my play, taking just a hint off because you're maybe a little nervous you're not going to hit it, but she's still way up there.
I wonder if Missy's thinking about this bogey-free streak. She's got to be.
You'd think, but who knows? Ooh, I love this. Ella absolutely ripped that forehand through there. Looked like she was throwing like a baseball.
Yeah, she's almost up into the shade. That is wild.
Raven clean through the gap, but pretty low right.
Yeah,
And
little
without
turned.
a forehand, I don't know if she'll be able to get a look from there for birdie. Watch Kristin just birdie
I
this
know.
somehow.
Just in
Just
my
watch.
face,
Yeah.
right when I say it can't be done.
Yeah, it can't be. It can't. Great shot.
Yep. To the corner almost, I believe.
Ooh, Missy forehand.
Yeah, right at the OB line. Sweet.
Yeah, she gets around the corner.
Little early.
Yeah, not quite enough juice. Gonna be a bit of a scary putt for birdie. Raven probably just pitching up to the corner from here.
Very smart disc golf. Very professional.
Very annoying.
True. Ella can see the basket, just a standstill little chip shot.
Nice approach. About 15 feet left, maybe even less.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's not her drive.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Her drive was that far yesterday.
It was that far yesterday.
Yeah.
And a good recovery from catching one of the first trees.
Wow, that second shot.
Wow.
Unreal.
That pitch up to the corner.
Raven coming in nice and soft to this ledge of a green.
Ledge. Missy, what do you think? Running it? Nah.
No. Not that one. Another tree really getting to know Missy Gannon.
Ella for birdie.
There she is.
Yeah. Love to see it.
Kristin recovering that par really nicely. This one played a little bit more difficult than it did yesterday. Only 13 birdies out of 37 competitors. About a third of the field. This is almost like the last birdie. You got to get this one before you go to 18, where most people are like,
Yeah.
not a birdie hole.
Happy with a par.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that does look like a baseball
Right?
throw.
With the follow through and everything.
Yeah, and the really high reach back.
You're out of there.
When one more hole. Here is 18. We just watched Owen and Natalie play this one. Distance is key here, but it has to be controlled. That OB line on the left side comes up quick. It does pinch in as you go as well. So you need to finish right. You don't have to bite off much, though, if you're just playing this one for par, which a lot of women in the field are, just chipping up to this little landing zone and then throwing a little forehand pitch shot across to the green. You will see some people go for it. We saw Annika and Sten run it earlier through the right side. It's a gap. It's not a big one. It's also a new tee pad for us this year, so I think it's one we'll maybe see more people going for birdie as we get comfortable with it. But right now, a lot of par plays. Yeah, I know. I try to be hopeful.
Roller.
No, that was a mean kick.
That was a mean kick. Man, I would have loved to see where that was going to end up.
I feel like that was going to go out of bounds regardless, but I think it was going to go out of bounds way
up there,
further.
similar to where Natalie was.
Mm-hmm.
Kristin throwing the forehand. A great play to not mess around with that left side OB. Beautiful shot. Missy lacing a thrasher as she does.
This, again, played as the most difficult hole of the day. But 71% of the field parring. So not
Nice.
a lot of bogeys, just really, really tough birdie hole. Raven,
But it's not an easy par, though. I mean,
No.
that's a good percentage.
Raven, some really nice little tree love. She's going to be able to get up to the layup zone pretty easily.
She's working
Oh, that's fine.
to a
Yeah.
perfect spot. I know you, to be in a good spot, you have to be a little scared for a second.
Yep.
Otherwise, you're going to be a little short and have more work left than you'd like. Missy right in that kind of tweener spot where you could go for it, but it's just such a low percentage shot.
Yeah, really well executed layup. I can't tell what Ella's doing.
I think
She's going big.
Yeah.
Yeah. So cool.
And what a recovery after a rough break on that roller.
Dang,
And that was an even farther shot than Natalie's.
Yeah, that was incredible. Kristin just chipping up as well. I think she has the power to get there, but
Yeah.
why mess around?
I mean,
is she bogey free?
she's bogey free 8 down. She doesn't
we
need
don't need to
to.
mess around.
I mean, it'd be cool though.
Yeah.
And a great looking approach shot. Absolutely parked.
If you throw across on your second, it feels like an eagle.
Yeah.
You know,
Yes.
But it's a tweener because this doesn't feel like a birdie. Yeah, it's a weird one.
Yeah. I think it was better before.
Yeah, Missy inside circle one. There's a little work left to do for her par.
Raven in forehand. There we go.
Yes, she can.
Yeah.
Backboard action.
Pop shove it off the rock wall.
Sick.
Missy to go 2 rounds bogey free. Down it.
The hand, of course, would make this putt.
4 down on each round. She did slide back to solo second because Kristin had such a good round. Ella, I believe, finishing 1 over, demonstrating a lot of good golf, but not quite stringing it together or capitalizing.
So close. It's Maple Hill close.
Yeah, Maple Hill close is real.
It's crazy that 2 rounds bogey free isn't enough to be in the lead.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, everyone's so good. There was one birdie today. We saw Holland Hanley do it. She was the only one. Only 2 people got to circle 1 in regulation. What a round from Kristin.
Yeah, she's going to be going into round 3 with a 3-stroke lead over Missy.
Really taking advantage of the nice conditions today.
And what a fun gallery. Tournament Central is really fun. The 8 hole's awesome. 14 is great. This is just a fun one to spectate. And thanks to everyone who came out. Joining us on the lead card for round 3, Kristin Tattar obviously leading the way. Missy Gannon owns Scoggins with that 5 down. Natalie Ryan with 4 down, both in a tie for 3rd.
Holland Hanley right there at the top of the chase card with Paige Pierce, who got the ace today. Raven Klein sliding back, but she's still on chase card, and she'll be there with Evelina Salonen tomorrow. To be in the top 10, it looks like you got to be about 3 under, top 15, 1 under. Playing pretty similarly to days prior, but I think that since we have calm conditions the rest of the weekend, that it's going to continue. You're going to continue to get birdies.
Absolutely.
You can't just shoot even par like we've seen in the past at Maple Hill. Everyone's so good.
The wind is down. We got to attack.
Yeah, we've got 2 more rounds. Tomorrow is moving day. No cut. Everyone gets to play all 4 days. Woo, party. So we'll see you guys the next couple of days. I'm Madison Walker.
I'm Erika Stinchcomb. We're the 2 hot keys.
Honk.
Honk.